Okay, so something huge just went down in the world of AI, and it's a total game changer for anyone who codes. We're talking about a skill that, until now, we pretty much thought was uniquely human, and, well, it's just been mastered by a machine. So let's get right into it because this might be one for the history books.
12 out of 12? Now, on its own, that's just a number, right? But in the right context, it means perfection. And in this context, it's a massive, massive leap forward for artificial intelligence. So what on earth am I talking about?
Well, it means this. For the very first time, an AI system solved every single problem thrown at it. And not just at any old event, but at the world finals of the toughest, most demanding collegiate programming contest on the planet. This isn't just a small step, folks. This is a giant leap. All right, so let's break down this perfect score. This all happened at the 2025 International Collegiate Programming Contest World Finals. And honestly, saying the AI just competed, that really doesn't even begin to cover it.
So picture this. The event is in Baku, Azerbaijan. And the main players here? We're talking AI models from the two biggest names in the game, OpenAI and Google. What they pulled off was, frankly, a gold medal performance against some of the most complex coding challenges you can possibly imagine.
But, to really get why this is such a big deal, you first have to understand the competition itself. I mean, what is the ICPC? And why is everyone calling it the Coding Olympics?
So the ICPC, that's the International Collegiate Programming Contest, is basically the pinnacle. It's the oldest, it's the largest, and it's definitely the most prestigious competition of its kind. The easiest way to think about it, it's the World Cup for coders. That's the level of intensity and prestige we're dealing with here.
And let me tell you, it's an absolute pressure cooker. This thing's been running since 1970, and it pulls in teams from over 100 countries. Get this, it's 3 students, they get 1 computer to share, and they have a grueling 5-hour time limit. But the real kicker? You only get points for flawless solutions, perfect answers. There is absolutely zero room for error.
So that's the insane environment these AIs walked into. Which brings us to the real question. How did the machines win? How did they not just survive this thing, but completely dominate it in a way that pushes the best human minds to their absolute breaking point? While the results were just stunning, OpenAI's system, it nailed that perfect 12 out of 12. It outperformed every single human competitor. And right on its heels was Google's Gemini 2.5, which solved a staggering 10 problems. That's still easily gold medal territory. But here's the wild part. Gemini solved one problem that not a single one of the 139 human teams could figure out. Just let that sink in. So, how did an AI like Gemini do it? It used this really cool strategy called multi-agent collaboration. Basically, instead of just one AI mind working on a problem, it had a whole team of them. Some agents would come up with ideas, just throwing potential solutions out there. Then, other agents would act like critics, testing the code, trying to break it, validating it. And then, altogether, the system would refine the best approach until it was perfect. It's almost like a supercharged, hyper-efficient digital brainstorming session, but way faster. Okay, this kind of performance, as you can imagine, leads to a pretty big question. Was this even a fair fight? I mean, is this an unfair advantage? This whole achievement has kicked off a huge, huge debate. And I mean, when you put them side by side, the difference is just, it's stark. On one hand, you've got these brilliant human teams, right? 3 people huddled around one computer, running on adrenaline and years of training. Then you look at the AI. It's got access to basically unlimited server power, a problem-solving system that never gets tired or stressed, and it can instantly recall a knowledge base bigger than any human could ever hope to have. So that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? With these kinds of raw advantages, where do humans even fit in? What's our role when the machines are this powerful? Because this really isn't just about a competition anymore. This is a sneak peek at the future of programming. And the implications, for jobs, for the skills we need for the entire tech industry, they're absolutely massive.
And look, we're already seeing the ripple effects. Reports are coming out showing that demand for those classic entry-level coding jobs, it's starting to drop. And it makes sense, right? AI can now handle a lot of those routine tasks. But at the exact same time, demand for people who know how to use these powerful AI tools, that's just skyrocketing. The job market is literally shifting under our feet.
So if you're in this field or thinking about getting into it, the message is pretty clear. Your value isn't just about hammering out lines of code anymore. The new skill set, the one that really matters, is all about high-level problem solving, thinking about creative design and architecture, and basically mastering the art of using AI as your partner to build bigger and better things.
And hey, this doesn't have to be a scary, dystopian thing. Just listen to Dr. Bill Pocher. He's the executive director of the ICPC, the very competition we're talking about. He doesn't see AI as a replacement. He calls it a genuine problem-solving partner. See, the goal here isn't to beat humans, it's to make us better.
Which leaves us with one last big thought. Maybe we've been looking at this all wrong. Maybe the real story isn't man versus machine. Maybe what we just witnessed is the beginning of man with machine, a future where our creativity, combined with the raw power of AI, lets us tackle problems that we used to think were completely impossible. What do you think the future holds?